While COVID blew many businesses to the brink, it blew this one into orbit.
It was quite hard to make that transition from basically quadrupling in turnover in 1 month in April.
Well, that's a nice problem to have.
So
Really?
this wasn't here until COVID.
No, it didn't exist. This is our warehouse.
Yeah.
So now we have here this sort of shop that, what are we going to do with it?
So what's the story here? Well, Alice Rendell and her husband Chris run Edgcumbes here in West Sussex. It originally started out roasting coffees and blending teas.
Well, Edgcumbes is a family business. It was established 40 years ago by my father-in-law, who was a tea trader in Calcutta.
For several years before COVID, they'd already started to expand their business, much of it with the help of Nigel Scarfe, their mentor and non-executive director.
This business had kind of plateaued, actually. It was doing okay, but it had plateaued. And she wanted to see dynamic growth.
Alice and Chris started converting redundant farm buildings and opening a cafe.
So that then grew into a cafe, which we converted from, again, I think it was an
What
old
was this
bullpen.
building?
It was an old bullpen.
One of the things we agreed fairly early on was that she needed to start bringing other people into the business to help her.
They brought in a financial expert.
I need to know what my profit on return is. I need to know where that is. If I did that, what would happen there?
Yeah.
So you don't make expensive mistakes.
It was all steady Eddie, and then COVID struck.
We had a thriving cafe, we had an internet which was doing well, everything was good. And suddenly, overnight, 70% of our business died. So it was a terrifying time because I suddenly realised that we had 20 staff and potentially no business. But so many customers came to us and said, please, please, will you stay open?
The cafe became a window business.
And the wheels started turning, and suddenly we were doing better, unbelievably, than before.
And the warehouse got a makeover.
So let me introduce you to the Edge Mart.
Okay.
So this basically is the front of our roastery, and normally we've got pallets coming back and forth, but when COVID hit we thought we had to sell something, so we looked at all our suppliers from the cafe, people who supply us with bread, eggs, cheese, and we said, look, can you supply us with products that we can sell direct to the customer? But we're going to convert this now, we're going to get another building and convert this because it's worth it, because people want to come and buy locally produced foods.
Yes.
And as for their website, well, with turnover quadrupling,
And so our little website was, struggling a bit. So we've invested in a new website and we opened it 2 weeks ago, and that's been a real game changer. And it allows you to do so much. You can do videos, you can have Instagram chats, you can talk online to people, and everyone has moved over to it. So we've now got silver surfers who ordinarily would never have bought from us, or they would have rung us up and said, please can you take me through this?
The world that we now look at is different, but it's still got consumers and it's still got their needs in it. I think what's important is to find out how you can reach out to those consumers. And I think actually what I see with Alice and her business here is that adaptability, but just at speed.
I feel optimistic for the future because small local businesses, independently run, are doing well. People now support them. So instead of local being a bit parochial, local is cool.